Every so often, stories come out about people who travel long distances in fairly short amount of times. Maybe they're in a race, or maybe they're trying to break some kind of record. Maybe it's someone who drives across a country in record time, or maybe it's someone who even rides a bicycle across an entire state faster than anyone has ever done it. But a man in Ireland recently took that to a bit of a harder level. He rode across the entire country of Ireland, which is some 308 miles, but it took him over 5 days. Why? Well, he rode all 308 miles on a unicycle. Now, he was doing that to try to set a record, and to his credit, he achieved that goal. But it just got me thinking, how much faster could he have made that 308-mile trip on a bicycle? How much even faster on a car or riding something like a train? And that led to this thought. Sometimes in our spiritual lives, we intentionally make things harder than they have to be. The New Testament clearly teaches us that the commandments of God are not grievous, they're not burdensome. Now, we have to work at it, that much is clear, but we sometimes make it much harder than it has to be. When we let the world continue to have influence on us, or when we refuse to remove certain temptations from our lives, we're making our spiritual journeys far more difficult. When we do not rely on God's Word and on prayer, we're adding to our struggles. When we don't seek to be around fellow believers and encourage one another, we're making the road seem more and more uphill. While the Christian journey is a race, and yes, it takes effort, we need to, as the Hebrews writer tells us, lay aside every weight and the sin which clings so closely, so that we can run with endurance the race that is set before us. When we try and hold on to those things, we make nearly every step a chore instead of a step that could be a freeing joy. And so today, and every day, let's keep our central focus on removing what slows us down and not making our Christian race any more difficult than it has to be.